Another new character has been revealed in the world of Dragon Ball Daima, or at least it's been somewhat leaked. So I'm going to be going over that here on this video and talking about what we're going to expect in the next few days here when it comes to news about Dragon Ball Daima and possibly even the return of Dragon Ball Super, the manga. So the Daima anime and the manga Super is what I'm going to discuss today. So watch the video all the way to the end so you get all the information. And thank you as always for watching. I'm going to go ahead and go into it now. I have this screen, this notepad blocking it in case you don't want to see anything. If you don't want to be spoiled on this new character, it's just one character. It's a protagonist. Now you know. So let's go ahead and let's go. All right. So this is coming from DBS Chronicles and has been confirmed by other credible sources, including something I said all the way back in September. If you remember, all the way back in September, I said that Goku and the Supreme Kai would be joined by two new characters on their quest. Now, I described it as a boy with a gun and a girl with a sword, or a girl with a gun and a boy with a sword, meaning like a male, female. But of course, we're talking about demons. So here we are. 2 to 3 new characters will join the team along with Goku and Kaioshin. A girl with a sword and a guy with a gun are backwards. So they're going to have 2 new characters join them on their adventure. I don't remember if it was a girl with a sword and a guy with a gun, or a guy with a sword and a girl with a gun. It's one of those two, guys. They're new characters. And here's another quick follow-up. I had to cut into this video because he described the other demon that was talked about. This is from DBS Chronicles, but this was done via Air Dokkan, and Inomis did the art. But basically, it's supposed to be looks a lot like Marcerita and Bouquet from Blue Dragon, especially in the hair. So this type of hair is what the other demon assistant, the pigtails or whatever, that's what she looks like, right? The one that I mentioned a minute ago, she's the one supposed to have a sword. So I haven't seen this character. I was just told about this character and the other guy all the way back last summer. And then I talked about it when I first revealed that it was Dragon Ball Magic and that he would have 2 companions all the way back then. This character here, DBS Chronicles, once again, this is confirmed from, it's not just him, it was verified by other credible sources. Says here, he wrote male ? We assume it's a male. Role, a gunman who helps out Goku in his new adventures in the demon world. So this character right here, this was basically Dragon Ball DBS Chronicles or Super Chronicles gave him the description, and this is what he looks like. He kind of looks a little bit like a mix of like a young Trunks kind of thing with maybe like a little bit of like Mira and Toa influence. This is a Toriyama design, of course, not this specific piece of art, but the one in the show. And this is supposed to be a companion that joins Goku in the demon realm. If you've been watching the videos and streams that I've been doing, right, in the demon realm, I want to make this very, very clear. Not everybody is evil. The demon realm is not hell. The demon realm is the opposite world to the realm of the mortals. And there are Kaioshin there. There are, various different types of demons. There's different types of demons, and they're not all evil. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of interesting the way that Toriyama's perception or perspective of the demon realm is. So this character is absolutely real. I don't know anything else about the character except that he joins them on their quest. Presumably it's somebody who they find down there. And if you remember, I mentioned this in a video I did a few weeks ago. It is assumed that Goku and the others, when they get cursed by becoming kids again, get caught up in a plot that has nothing to do with them. And it has to do with that whole overthrowing the Demon King story, because there's different groups in the demon realm, different alliances, and they're all sort of infighting to a degree. They're plotting conspiracies against each other. So the update is that in a few days, in about 4 or 5 days, there's a convention in Japan called Jump Victory Carnival. And that is where you are going to see, well, I don't know if you're going to see this, but there's going to be something Dragon Ball related there, because Victory Uchida, who's the editor of Dragon Ball Heroes and the boss of Toyotaro, the editor of Dragon Ball Super's manga, will be there to make a presentation. So we may hopefully on that day get an update about when the Super manga will continue. It's been on break since the passing of Akira Toriyama. And maybe we'll get an update. And also, what I'm actually more interested in is not so much the release date for Super, even though that is very interesting, and the return of Super, the manga, but more so, I'm more interested in who and what is taking, meaning who's coming up with the story. Is it Toyotaro on his own? Is it him working with Akio? Are they going to bring in another writer? Like, these are all questions that makes sense to me. Or are they just going to wrap up Black Frieza and then just end the manga? These are all questions that people have been wondering since the passing of Toriyama. Japan's been very silent, with the exception of the, the obvious, they're mourning the passing of Toriyama. There hasn't been any news on what's going to happen with Super the manga yet, except that it's on break indefinitely. And I know that the manga is not ending because I was directly told that Shueisha has not told any of the distributors that it's ending. If that was the case, I would have already made a video saying it's confirmed that it's ending. Right now, we do not know. Also, at Victory Carnival, that might be where we get the next Dragon Ball Daima trailer. San Diego Comic-Con will not be having a Dragon Ball Daima panel. There will be an exhibition there with a bunch of stuff, prizes, but there's no actual sit-down panel, which once again shows how terrible the promotion is from Toei and Shueisha, because they announced that there would be a special event at San Diego Comic-Con, and everybody thought it was a panel, including me. In fact, I even think they used the word panel. I did the video. I think they even used the word panel. So either that was changed or it was mistranslated on the Dragon Ball official website. Either way, I'm not expecting anything at San Diego. I'm really not. I mean, who knows? There's going to be a lot of stuff going on there. I'm not expecting anything because there's no panel. But Victory Carnival will have a panel, and that's a Japanese convention. So that'll be the next day we get an update. Anyways, man, that is the update. Take care of yourself. Have a good one. And I'll see you in the next video.